We're here at AP Live. Mr. Bruno Mars
Yo.
on all the hooks of the songs on the radio. Obviously, Billionaire and Nothing on You are doing so well. Top 5.
Yeah, man.
Billionaire just, I think, number 4 today. And
Yeah.
Nothing on You obviously went to number 1. How does it feel?
Incredible, man. You know, it's funny, those two songs, we put those two songs together in one day. We had Billionaire, and then we had Nothing on You. And to see them on the charts at the same time, and I'm still singing on it, greatest feeling ever.
So you produced, like, put the songs together in one day?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
We were working for Atlantic Records, and we had Nothing on You going, and I told the A&R over there, I said, yo, we got this other thing I just want you to hear real quick. So I picked up the guitar and I said, I want to be a billionaire, so... And he was like, you got to finish that. You got to finish that. I need something for Travis McCoy. And I'm a big Gym Class Heroes fan, and, you know, I really like what he does. And I was like, I'm in. So we put that little reggae track together. He loved it. He came in the studio and tore it up.
So you grew up in Hawaii,
Yeah.
right? Tell us a little bit about growing up there.
It's paradise, man. It's one of the most beautiful places on earth. And I was real lucky because I come from a musical family, and Hawaii's already so musical. Like, everybody plays instruments. Everybody's always singing. If you go to a barbecue, someone's going to have a guitar, you know, and it just turns out to be a jam session. So, you know, I've got to experience, it's kind of like in the middle of the world, you know. So you have your top 40 radio, so you get your hip-hop and your R&B, but then you get this other stuff, you know, this cool folk music and these really beautiful songs, you know, on ukulele and acoustic. And just grew up with a lot of music over there, and I think everyone does.
What, because I know a question everyone's always like, what is Bruno? Like, what's his background? Talk a little bit about where your mom comes from, where your dad.
My mom's from the Philippines, actually. Moved to Hawaii. My dad's from here, Brooklyn, New York, Puerto Rican. And they both met in Hawaii and gave birth to this.
So when you graduated and you decided to move to LA,
Yeah.
when did you make that decision? Did you think about going to college maybe, or did you just want to try to make it?
School wasn't really, you know.
Okay.
But no, man, I've been doing music. You know, I had a full-time job at 6 years old, just singing at shows and stuff. So it's like, it's really, man, at the end of the day, music was all I knew how to do, and I was confident like I could do it, you know. Not too good of a basketball player, so that dream was out of there. But music, you know, after I graduated, my sister moved to L.A., and she made a few connections because she was also into music as well. And I asked her, I said, yo, if I go up there, you know, can you introduce me to some people? And I got flown out there and got signed at a very young age.
What do you think it was about you that they wanted to sign you so quickly?
My muscles, normally. That's what really blows people out of the water, is when I walk into a room and I'm just kind of like bicepped and tricepped out of control. No. No, man, you know what it is? It's I'll pick up a guitar and sing. I'll do it, you know, on the drop of a dime. And I'm just, you know, that's all I know. That's all I do. So,
You couldn't see yourself doing anything else.
I can't do nothing else, man. I'm stuck in here.
So a lot of people, I don't know if they know, but I know you've produced songs like for Flow Rider,
Yeah.
for Modest Yahoo. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
Brandy. So how was it? Were you able to work in the studio with them, or was it kind of like you were explaining with Nothing on You? You're putting the songs together and contacting.
Oh,
the
yeah,
label?
yeah. It's always different, you know. Sometimes you have artists that write, you know. Sometimes you have artists that's not really their forte, but they're just incredible performers, and you got to use them as an entity to, you know, perform the song. So it's always different. It's constantly different.
How is it to see the Flow Rider song? Obviously, it's like, I think the top-selling digital track ever.
Yeah, that was surreal, man, because, you know, it was a cover from Dead or Alive, but we put our little hip-hop spin into it. And I got a phone call saying, yo, man, your song's #1. I was like, what? Me and my partner, Philip Lawrence. And it happened so fast. I was like, man, we just recorded that, you know, and it just took off. And that kind of, like, gave us the taste, like, wow, you know, and it made us feel like we're doing something right, you know, even though it was a cover song and, you know, we put our little spin on it. That was like, all right, now we see it, you know, we're in now. I mean, to say you got a number one, you know, I haven't been writing for a very long time and producing for a long time, so blessed, man.
Is it surreal at all to like have this kind of success when your debut album isn't even out yet?
Kind of. There's a lot of pressure, you know. I've never had any. No one was telling me to hurry up when I was doing Billionaire or Nothing on You. You know, it was kind of just like, I'm going to write what I want to write. There's no deadlines. There's no pressure. Now that these songs came out, my voice is on the radio. You know, I don't want to just put something out just to put it out. I want to put as much love and time as I did those songs, you know, and songs that I've written for other people. It was just like, really, you know, every word counts. And I want to do that for my album. Right. So there's a little pressure right now, but I ain't scared.
Well, obviously people like B.O.B. and Travie on the songs, but obviously you're kind of the standout. I guess, what do you think it is that resonates? Do you think it's your voice that people are just glad to hear someone kind of singing like you? Or?
I would like to hope it you know, has something to do with my voice, but, you know, at the end of the day, I really strongly believe that, you know, we really try to write good songs, man. That's the first thing. So whether it's me singing, you know, I think Nothing on You or Billionaire is just coming from a extremely honest place, you know, and I'm really trying to pour my heart and soul into it and make you believe, you know, beautiful girls all over the world. I could be chasing, but my time would be wasted. They got nothing on you. I'm really pouring my heart out to this girl in an honest way. I'm telling her, you know, there's beautiful girls I know. They got nothing on you, you know. They say hi. I say hey. So it's just like those fine details, I think, really help the song. And it's, you know, especially when you get to work with talented dudes like Travis and B.O.B., you know, and they come in with their part and they totally round off the whole entire thing.
What when you're working with your production, is this mise en scène?
Yeah.
I guess for the songwriting portion, is it you basing it off of a personal experience, or is it off of something that happened to a friend? How are you kind of deciding what to write about?
It's always different, man. That's why we're lucky, you know. One day we can make up a story, you know. One day we can dig in and say something, you know, that we've experienced, you know. And one day we're writing for a female pop act, and one day we're writing for a rock band. So we're always kind of just floating around, and, you know, we're having fun, man. This is music, you know.
Now, your EP came out last month.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us a little about it.
My EP is a collection of my greatest hits. No, I'm kidding. It's just songs that I've been developing, you know, while we were developing our sound. We've had in our pocket for a while. And the label, and I felt like we should have that out there. Because, you know, as a new artist, you want to gain fans. And we're in a time right now where people want things now. So if anyone ever heard these songs on the radio, I'm like, I like this kid. You know, I wanted to give them something. And I'm working on my album. So as of now, that's what you can get, is the 4-song EP.
What was it? I'm not sure if it was the EP date that got moved up, or is it the album date that got moved up?
Well, nothing's set in stone right now with the album. Mm-hmm. I'm hoping it comes out soon, of course, but nothing's set in stone.
What I guess how much of the full album are you doing now? I guess it's kind of tough to decide what you want to present. Is
right.
it have you gotten reactions, I guess, from what people like about the EP, because all the songs sound different on kind of what you want to present when it's just your debut record?
Right. You know what, man? The way we did the EP is we were really just writing what we wanted to write, what we wanted to sing, and we take a lot of pride in performing live. That's you know, my band, and so I'm really focused